Cheers to the salty roper. I'm assuming they're just gonna rope again anyway, but I usually say this one for the ropers. This one's my favorite one. This one's my favorite one. We got the Oko. Blow you a kiss, blow you a kiss. That one I say for the ropers. That one's like personal. Let's go ahead and just put like 5 of these in the queue. Stopping. I'm not stopping. Put them all in the queue. Over and over. Who cares? That's right. Get out of here, salty roper. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with Man and Man, and today we've got a juicer for you. So today I am just in the mood for some low to the ground Golgari nonsense. So we got a little bit of squirrels, a little bit of raccoons, a snake. Let's see what we got here. A little bit all over the place. All right. So we got, I just call this Golgari Critters. Now it is a little bit kind of like squirrels and like, you know, like the Bloomburrow stuff. The only problem is I wanted to make like just like a really low to the ground like aggro deck. So I do have the Pawpatch Recruit. The Pawpatch Recruit is obviously a rabbit, and we don't really get like the rabbit kind of stuff here, but it's just such a good card in aggro because, you know, obviously it has trample and you get to offspring it, and then just a 2/1 for trample is like really good in and of itself. So I don't really think there's any reason not to like love it. Plus we do have a very aggressive curve, and we do have food tokens as well. So let's go ahead and just look at this. Honored Dreyleader. I don't know, whatever it is. It's a squirrel warrior, and we love it. Whenever it enters, put a +1/+1 counter on it for each other squirrel and or food you control. Whenever another squirrel or food you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on it. So I really like this a lot because there are 2 squirrels that we are going to get into, and we obviously have the Valley Mightcaller. Every time a frog, rabbit, raccoon, or squirrel comes in, we don't have any frogs, but we have rabbits, raccoons, and squirrels. Speaking of which, this is actually a squirrel raccoon, which is actually really funny. Just kind of love the art. Love the art. Very it kind of reminds me of like Disney, Snow Whitey, kind of like the pie stuff. I don't know, it's very homely. I like it. Whenever it enters the battlefield, create a food token. Whenever you expend 4, it gets +1/+1. That doesn't come up a whole lot. We just kind of like that it is a 2/2 that makes a food token, and it is a squirrel raccoon. So you do get the bump with the Valley Mightcaller. Vinereap Mentor, I want to say it's almost strictly better. It's, you know, it is a black and a green. So, you know, but either way, a 3/2. And whenever it enters the battlefield or dies, it is going to create a food token. It is a squirrel as well. So we do have a lot of squirrel synergy here. Not a lot of raccoons other than this, but like I said, we kind of like it. It's just the Bloomburrow. That's why I call it the critters, because we also have a snake. We got a snake in here too. Because we are creating so much food, we definitely like the snake. I am a little, I think you'd probably kick this up to 3. I think 4 is a little overkill. Plus, I'd have to craft it anyway. And Mythic wildcards don't grow on trees, so I'm just going to keep it at 2 for now. But you could probably go 3. I don't know. Play around with it if you want. We got the Bristlebud Farmer. I like this as a curve topper. We are in aggro deck because, I mean, this also has trample. So every single time that we get a squirrel of food, we get another +1/+1 counter. Bristlebud Farmer will create 2 when it just enters the battlefield. And whenever it attacks, you're going to sacrifice a food, mill 3, get a permanent card from your hand. And it also has trample. If this didn't have trample, I'd be a little more off it. But because it does have trample, we're going to include it. So just have like a healthy assortment of critters here. You need some removal. I mean, it just is what it is. It's a fast meta. Golgari aggro. Mono red is out there, so we got 2 go for the throat, 2 disfigures, and 4 assassin's trophies. Assassin's trophies can kind of be awkward, especially. It can be a little awkward. I do like the trophies though, especially because it has the opportunity to get rid of anything. So like a temporary lockdown, you could just use this. So if you're sitting there and you're going against like temporary lockdown and you have a go for the throat, you're like, man, I really wish this was an assassin's trophy. But sometimes you have an assassin's trophy and you're like, God, I wish this was just gonna go for the throat because I don't want to give them that land. But it is what it is. We are an all-out aggro deck, so I think if you are gonna run assassin's trophy, this is the deck to kind of run it in. So other than that, I think this is pretty much the deck here. It's pretty fast. We got Golgari, we got everything's low to the ground. It's pretty straightforward. So Golgari Critters, here we go, baby. As always, we're going to give a quick shout out to the Mana Rocks. The Mana Rocks are the patrons and the YouTube channel members. They do help out the channel financially, which means the absolute world to me. Like I said, we have a Discord as well. You don't have to join. You can join the Discord. You don't have to pay to get into the Discord or anything like that. But it is my dream to kind of, you know, become a content creator. So I do appreciate all of those that do help me out. I'm just going to continue faking it until I make it. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Other than that, just keep in mind that only you can help protect the Aether with me, so make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this, and without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Vermora! Alright, number 41 overall is a little intimidating, I'm not gonna lie, but we gotta believe in the heart of the cards. We'll be fine. Oh, okay, oh yeah, we're good to go, baby. Let's go. Another Rottenmouth Viper. You know, it could be a blessing in disguise. I don't know if I really want to see 2 Rottenmouth Vipers, but we'll see. I am running 2. I'm not running 3. I'm not running 4. I think 2 in a more super aggro deck, which is kind of what we are. I think that's a sweet spot here, but let's attack first before I drop anything. If I drop something, they might kill the recruit before I get damage, and I want to push for damage, so we get the damage in, looking good. Bakersbane Duo. I mean, I just really love the art on that one. Really good. Virtual Courage. Okay, so I mean, that's exactly why we kind of wanted to swing in first. We get our damage in, being that we are definitely an aggro deck, so pushing for damage is the key here. Let's see what they got. They might be going for the instant stuff because they're afraid of like a snakeskin veil. We don't have a snakeskin veil, but we do have a snake up our sleeve. There's a snake. Let's go for the duo. Sure. No snakeskin veil, but we do have a viper. It's pretty close. Heartflame. See, I don't know why they're doing. I could have had the heart. Yeah. I'm really confused why they're doing the instant speed on their own turn. It's a little weird to me. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just a little confused why 41 overall. You think they would be like, I had one open too, so if I had Snakeskin Veil or something like that, but nevertheless, all right, we don't have Snakeskin Veil, but we do have the Rottenmouth Viper, and that's pretty close, baby. Definitely can't get rid of it with one land open, so they're at least gonna have to stare down a Rottenmouth Viper up until their next turn. Yeah, ooh, a Chandra, wow, that feels good. Getting rid of a Chandra does feel very nice. Heartflame Duelist and another tap land. I mean, they're not looking so good. We're gonna get an attack off. We're gonna get an attack off with the Rottenmouth Viper, and that feels amazing. They could, of course, double up here, but let's go ahead and swing in. If they do have like Lightning Helix, if they have Torch the Tower, well, I guess Torch the Tower wouldn't even be enough. Lightning Strike. Oh my god, they take a lot of damage there. Do they have I mean, if they had to get lost, they would have already played it. So a Lightning Helix. Okay, that's fine. We do. It's not great, but it is what it is. So I think we go for the Bushy Bodyguard. We can forage. Yeah, we have 3 cards in our graveyard, so we can forage once. Yeah, this is better than the Mentor. Yeah, why not? Yep, Offspring. We can only forage 1 time, but that's okay. Bang. And yep, let's do that. I don't really care about the graveyard whatsoever, so that's a 4-3 and a 1-1. It doesn't, yeah, you know. Typically, we like to do double forages, but right now, I'm just trying to be aggro. Hello, Cough. Basic Mountain, so they actually do not pay any mind to my... Wow, that's pretty interesting. So I don't even know if I really want to go for the Rottenmouth Viper. I think I just want to push for damage with the Restless Cottage. Plus, the Restless Cottage creates us a food, which makes the Rottenmouth Viper cheaper anyway. So, yeah, I'm not going to pay any mind to Cough. I'm not. We can do 9 damage here. Guess we'll go to Chandra, whatever. Down to 1. I guess Koth can go for the -3 on a creature here, but... Well, I don't know. I mean... Alright. We still have a Rottenmouth Viper up our sleeve. We got a Restless Cottage up our sleeve. Yes, we take it. Let's go. Vaklum, number 53 overall. I'm not worried. Who's worried? Come on. All right. Do we want to go with Pawpatch Recruit? We're going to go for Duress. Ow, man, it's close, actually. All right, we'll go for the Pawpatch Recruit first. Not sure what we're playing against, so... We do have the Honored Dreyleader, which is... I love this card a lot. Unfortunately, the Recruit is not a Squirrel, so we kind of don't get the Honored Dreyleader kind of like synergy here, but... Restless Cottage. Yeah, this is fine. I'm just going to take a gander. Let's take a peek at what you got here, and ooh, god. Okay, so this is going to be that Krabby Patty deck. This deck is pretty good. Dispersal, grab. This mills the graveyard. I don't really want them to mill themselves at all, so... I guess it'll just be you. Milling 4 seems pretty bad for us. I mean, otherwise, what do they do here? Let's go for the dispersal. That's fine, because I'm probably... Honestly... I'm going to let you know a little secret. I kind of regretted on playing that turn 1 anyway. So, probably just going to go for the Offspring. Because this Squirrel Warrior is not really the greatest thing immediately right now. We want the food and squirrels to make it really effective. Don't see any counter magic. So just going to get some basic land. That's fine. Gets rid of the removal. Oh, and a Vinereap Mentor. So now we're back kind of... Ooh, now we're, like, back in the saddle. Well, I guess back in the saddle would be a good thing, right? So I could go for... Ooh, I could go for the Vinereap Mentor and then a Pawpatch. That feels pretty good, to be honest with you. Let's do that. Let's do that instead. A little squirrely, for lack of a better term, but I still kind of like it. The Dreyleader will get a little bit more of a bump here. Yeah, I kind of like this. If they do want to tap us down for the Krabby Patty, which, how much does this cost? 1 less, so it costs 7. Oh, they're just going to go straight in for the tear. That's fine. So this has Ward 2. I can take care of this at a later time, I believe, right? So maybe I do this. This is a Frog Warrior, so I don't get any sort of buff off of that. I guess we want to do this. Dreyleader, get the collar going. Dreyleader, bang, bang, and we're not going to attack. We gotta go for the throat for you. If they go for the Krabby Patty, 1, 2, 3, 4, this costs 3. They can do that, but then we get +1/+1 counters. I mean, you know, not too bad, right? I can also go for the Restless Cottage. I mean, I don't think I really want to, but Restless Cottage, if this gets really grindy, we can start removing their graveyard. That's got to be what they're doing here, right? I mean, that's obviously the play. Don't think I really have much of a choice here. Let's go for combat. Maybe try to, you know, scare them a little bit. But with the crab here, I don't think I can really afford to do anything crazy. Yeah, they were just kind of sitting ducks. Sitting ducks here, man. End turn. They want to flash this in. So they hold up on the Krabby Patty. Obviously, we're going to have to try to do something here. Catch grab, sure. Okay. I'm definitely going to try and go for the throat here. I mean, I don't see a reason not to. And then when they go for the Krabby Patty, Storm Chaser's Talent. Okay, I don't really love that. They go for another blue source, so they're still going to be able to go in for you. I'm going to try this. We're just going to try it out. We're just going to try it out. Auto pay, bang, let's get rid of you. Unless they have some sort of counter, but then they can't go for Krabby Patty. Which, I mean, I'd still rather get the kill. Storm Chaser's Talent, sure. Alright, so they can go for Krabby Patty here. Oh, man. Top decking a land is just utterly disgusting. I guess we literally have no other play, and I don't feel like bluffing. I really don't. So they're going to go for the Krabby Patty. Oh, okay. This comes in tap, so, like, I'm not too worried. I think we're just going to have to swing in here, man. Let's go ahead and get rid of at least an instant or sorcery. Just kind of removes their creatures here, so don't think it really matters a whole lot. Just as long as it's an instant or a sorcery, that's going to be what I want to do here. So then we get the Dryad. I keep saying the Dryad. The Dreyleader? I don't know, the Squirrel Warrior with Trample. So they're gonna do this with the Pawpatch Recruit. Maybe, oh man, I screwed up. I screwed up royally. Yeah, I think I screwed up here, because with the Pawpatch, gives us the +1/+1 counters, and now we're like too small for the crab, so I think we might have screwed up there. That was pretty bad. Don't think we're, I mean, I don't know. I don't know why they're not going for the crab, though. Mightcaller, sure. I guess we'll just do it again. So they're going for the crab. Obviously, yeah, we don't get the +1/+1s with the, you know, but I guess they would have chump blocked something bigger. So, like, I don't know. Maybe it was still fine. Just look at our damage to go through. So, like, I don't know. I think we're hanging in there. What would really suck would be like that, not the festival, the blue season. That would really suck. Up the beans. Okay, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. Cash grab? That's not that bad either. So they get a food. I guess they can get like a... No, they don't get any food, but they have another crab. Alright. Well, they just go for the crab, tap 2 things, block 1. Another Dreyleader. Dreyleader. Oh my god, whatever the hell this thing is. I think we're just gonna have to go for it, man. Restless Cottage. They go for this. They're gonna tap, tap, block, but we still have a couple going through here, so... Yep, Krabby Patty. Draw. If they don't have, like, Into the Flood Maw, I think it's just gonna come down to, do they have, like, Into the Flood Maw or something like that. So tap, tap. I guess I might as well. If this is gonna get tapped anyway, I might as well sack the food. Right? I guess I might as well. This tapped anyway. Swing in. We just need 2 to go through. If they have it Into the Flood Maw, this is pretty not great. Let's go. It doesn't matter. We take it. Let's go. Rusty Shackleford. Hello. What a name. Let's go ahead and keep this. Looks pretty good to me. I do like this Assassin's Trophy. And what I like even more is a little Valley Mightcaller that is going to get very mighty as the game goes on. Ooh, okay. Nice little turn 2 drop here. So let's go for the Bakersbane Duo. I have a really hard time with these names, man. I have a hard time with names in general, but Bakersbane Duo, Honored Dreyleader. I keep saying Dryad, but it's green, a Dryad, a Druid, whatever. I mean, you know, it's an honest mistake. Don't really like seeing the slick shot show off at all, to be honest with you. I am just gonna make a bet. This is scary because if they have the fling, I know for a fact they can win. They can literally just win with the slick shot show off. So maybe this is a little, a little scary here. But I do want to get down enough of an offensive presence. If we have 2 Assassin's Trophies, I think we'll be okay. But like I said, if they have Monstrous Rage, I think it's the fling. If they go for slick shot show off and Monstrous Rage and a fling or something like that, we're kind of screwed. But that's like the worst case. See, like I'm saying, we'll take 5. That's fine. You can't play in complete fear. I think I'm just gonna pass, get them to block, then we Assassin's Trophy. I think that's fine. I mean, if they have all the land in the world, that's fine. If we get rid of their threats, like, how are they gonna win? Demonic... No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Let's do this before they get it to resolve, because that way they would draw a card. Absolutely not. We'll give you a land, that's fine. Obviously, Assassin's Trophy is, you know, not as good as Go for the Throat in this case, but, like, that's kind of the trade-off with Assassin's Trophy is, like, sometimes Assassin's Trophy is better than Go for the Throat because it can just hit, like, Planeswalkers or something. So that's the trade-off you get here. If they go for another Pump Spell, again, no. Let's go ahead and deny them the card draw, because if they go for this Might of the Meek, we're doing this before the card gets to do this, and I don't really care about the expend, that really doesn't matter, but as long as we get rid of the threats, like, we're still gonna, I think I would like maybe just one more creature here. It really sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 11 cards, that's more than 50%, so a little floody here, but I guess we have, like, kind of upper hand if they don't draw into another threat. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh! Oh, gross. Oh, brutal. All right, so now we're definitely gonna need some help here because now they have the vomit. I can just vomit all over the keyboard. Good God Almighty, that is rough. All right, so it didn't even really matter. It's not like we could have held this back to block anyway, just because, like, yeah, reasons. So I guess we'll just eat this food. We're gonna need something here. We cannot get flooded here. We cannot get flooded here. Come on, baby. That's not a flood. That's pretty good. I guess that's, yeah, I mean, it's definitely pretty decent here. Do I want to swing in? I guess. Yeah, I guess we'll swing in. It's a little ticky-tacky. I don't know how I feel about that, but got a Disfigure. I am not gonna drop the land. Let's at least have them worry about 2 cards instead of 1. So I guess we might as well. No, I guess there's no reason to. It doesn't increase their toughness, right? This is a little risky, but I think we have to be a little risky here. This is a thin game, so if they have a Monstrous Rage, I just scream, right? double strike, whatever. If they have Monstrous Rage, I think we just kind of give it to them. I guess... I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. Don't. Might of the Meek. Let's deny them the card draw. I guess we'll just take more damage, but we deny them the card draw. We're going to need some help either way. Alright, I guess that's kind of some help. We'd definitely like a bigger board for this, though. I don't think I can really swing. Oh, this is hard. This is just so brutal. If I double block, like... I'm gonna swing in. Nah, I'm not doing it. Because if I double block and they top deck Monstrous Rage or something like that, I'm gonna go for full control. Full control. Let's make them think that this is not a land, but it's a land. Alright. Yeah, I don't think it's really gonna stop their line of play. There's... Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, I was so worried that they would have something else. Gosh dang it. We should not have swung in with the duo. Now I'm feeling really nervous here. We have another duo. I guess that's pretty decent. So let's do this. We actually get to create a food token, which is actually pretty damn nice for this. So I guess hindsight's 2020. Maybe we I don't know. Maybe we were good to do that. Oh, I don't know. Now we got a food token? I don't know. Maybe we're looking kind of okay now. We got a blocker. We got a food? I don't know. Maybe. Down to 6. You might sneak this one away. In turn. I guess we'll wait on the food, I guess. I guess if they have, like, what monsters... Oh, this is so good. I was going to say, I do not want a pump spell. This is pretty good. This is actually, like, really good. Let's see what they do here. I was not expecting to win this at all, so this works for me. Again, I kind of like that we have this Llanowar Wastes in our hand, because if I just dropped it, they would be a lot less nervous. Is this... No, double strike. If they swing all, they lose. Okay, so they obviously know that they can't swing all. Well, the illusion is up, so let's just go ahead and do this before we make a decision. Because the illusion's up, I don't have any removal, so... This is just a chump block. That doesn't feel very good. This is trample, though. Hold on. If we swing in, I think we win, right? We still end up winning, right? Am I nuts? This is trample. Ooh, and we get the... Yeah, I think we win. Let's go. I cannot believe we just won this. That's actually insane. Okay. Bakersbane, this gets bigger. Wow. This is trample, so it doesn't even... I cannot believe we snuck that. Wow. Holy memo. If I butchered that, I apologize. Hello, hello. All right, we'll get going. Looks like a cromulent starting hand for me. What we got here? Hopeless Nightmare. Oh, that's just evil. You're just an evil person. There's nothing else to say about it. You're just evil. This is extraordinarily difficult. I guess it's just the Pawpatch Recruit. I mean, they definitely... This deck is going to be running the bat, so... I'm just gonna chill. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna chill. We're already on the draw. Well, speaking of the bat, this is a bat, but it's not the right kind of bat. You know, the dreams on the Rottenmouth Viper, I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna work out. It's kind of... Bristlebud Farmer's good. I'm probably just gonna pass. It's gonna have to be the Rottenmouth. I mean, we're never gonna make it with this deck. We're never ever gonna get to make it here. So we'll do this, and then we're gonna plan on just curving out with the Bristlebud Farmer. Yeah, there's just no way we're gonna be able to go in for the Rottenmouth Viper. Cut down. I hate this deck. This deck is just anti-fun. You're just gonna discard all my stuff before I get to play anything. Pretty rude. Please do not drop a Shelly. I would scream. Preacher's a little better than a Shelly, I guess. So I guess I can't complain too hard. Valley of the Mightcaller. Or just not of the, it's just Valley Mightcaller. Yeah, I definitely just can't. This is a thing to play here. Bristlebud Farmer. We create 2 food tokens. That's pretty good. Hopefully they don't remove it, because this Preacher is going to get nasty. If you just can't get... Oh. Well, there's the Shelly. Okay. Gross. I don't think I can block here. No, we're going to need to take the Bristlebud Farmer. No, can't block here. We need the advantage here. Definitely need the advantage. Yep, draw. Is what it is. God. Alright, I have to swing in here. Really no choice. Mill 3 cards. What the hell? Ew, just land on land on land. I mean, I guess that's okay, but like that's not gonna get the job done. Trade the Shelly at least. Oh god. Disgusting. Alright, let's go for a... That is really disappointing. We top decked the land, and then we milled 3, and they're just... Oh, man. It is what it is, man. I can't win them all, I guess. But I guess we're still in this. Do your thing. I can't block. That is atrocious to block here, so... I'm going to keep the food token around. Another Shelly. I think we're just cooked. We are just absolutely cooked. Another land. Just gut-wrenchingly brutal. Just gut-wrenchingly, disgustingly, repulsively, apprehensively brutal. But it is what it is, man. I can't win them all. Painful Quandary. Oh, God. I give him a nice for that. Well, at least I can appreciate some nice cards here. I don't see this card a lot, so I can appreciate that. I guess we'll give it one more turn for sure, but I think we're just so far behind. It's absolutely... I think it's tragic. Yep, go ahead and do that. Sure, whatever. What can save us here? Maybe even a Rottenmouth Viper itself would probably be a little bleh. So, but then we also have to worry about this thing. Draw, take 2. Leader. I think this is just a little too slow, unfortunately. So lose 5. Once we discard a card, I guess I'll do that. But then we also get hit by the Bandit's Talent. So, yeah, I think we're pretty much cooked. I guess we can double block the Shelly. They still got the Preacher. They got a Deep Cavern Bat. I guess that doesn't really hurt as much. The Bandit's Talent is if that player has 1 or fewer, so we just lose life here. Yeah, we're completely cooked. Let's go ahead and give him a GG's. Is what it is. Final Black's pretty good. Regular player. You're just a regular player. All right. Well, there's nothing to be worried about then. Let's take a look though. You could be fibbing. Are you a regular player? Let's take a Duress and take a look into your hand and what... Oh, just a regular mono red player. Good God. All right, so... Is it Monstrous Rage or is it the Ruckus? I don't know. You can make a case because if they plot this, that's pretty gross. But Monstrous Rage is also gross. We'll go for Ruckus. Because I do have an Assassin's Trophy, I think you can make the case to do this, so... If they don't have another, whatchamacallit, another threat, I mean, they're kind of cooked, right? Obviously, it's a lot of damage, but... Let's pass. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Assassin's Trophy. I don't really care. If you don't have another creature, that's kind of just the risk that we're playing here. If they don't have another creature... Well, I mean, yeah, it just is what it is, so... The only bad part is if they don't swing... Ugh, okay. Yep, well, I gotta let that go. Sure. Hopefully they just kind of overextend themselves. They do not, unfortunately. I'm still gonna do it, though. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. Take your land. Take your land, my friend. I do like Assassin's Trophy, because like, it just kind of like... Because we are an aggro deck, you can definitely hit like temporary lockdowns and stuff like that, so... I do kind of like it in that regard, so... The Vinereap Mentor is basically the same thing as the Baker's Duo, but it doesn't... It's not strictly better for this exact reason, because you do have to do a land, but it does give you a food token when it dies as well, so... If they don't get another threat, I mean, if they only have pump spells, then, I mean, we're looking pretty good. No, okay, we're looking very good then. Okay, now we go in for... I think we're going to kind of try and turn it on a little bit here. Let's go in for the Dreyleader here. So we're going to get a +1/+1 for each other food or squirrel. Bang! All right. Are they going to kill my mentor? No. All right, up to a 3/3, and that's only going to get bigger and bigger. So even though this isn't uncommon, I do kind of like it. The trample is really what sells me. I'm going to swing in probably... Yeah, I'm gonna swing in. I am a little nervous. Obviously, if they have like another Swift Spear, and they just go Swift Spear, Monstrous Rage, whatever. It gets a little nerve-wracking, but that is kind of the problem with this deck, though. If they don't have, like, if they just don't have another, like, what are they gonna do? They just don't have the creatures. Like, you can pump you all you want. If you have nothing to pump, what you got? A bunch of pump spells? You can pump my creatures if you want. You can pump my creatures, regular player. Just a thought. Just a thought. But now that I have Go for the Throat, I think we're pretty much okay. Yeah, yeah. If they're low on threats and we just have Go for the Throat, like, I don't see how they're going to be able to get 2 threats, right? You gotta love this, though. You gotta love this. Mono Red just squirming? Yeah, sure. Mono Red just squirming for some sort of answer. You gotta love it. Blazing Crescendo. Let's go ahead and deny them the additional resource with the Blazing Crescendo. Gotta love it. So they're not even gonna be able to exile the card off the top of their deck. Nope. No. Nope, we are denying it, my friend. Don't have to worry about that. I don't think there's a red Snakeskin Veil, so this looks like Show Off's gonna die. Cheers to the Salty Roper. Oh, you know what? I'm in full tilt mode. I'm not tilt. I'm just full in salt mode. I'm in full salt mode. Let's go ahead and just spam it. I'm gonna go ahead and spam. Let's go ahead and go 4. I think 4 is a pretty good number here. So while the Soren's just going off and off and off, pretty much they're gonna. Well, I'm assuming they're just gonna rope again anyway. But I usually say this one for the ropers. This one's my favorite one. This one's my favorite one. We got the Oko. Blow you a kiss. Blow you a kiss. That one I say for the ropers. That one's like personal. But here we go. Let's go ahead and just put like 5 of these in the queue. I think all of them in the emote queue. I do find some sort of pleasure in this. While you're just roping, just blow them a kiss. Just keep blowing them kisses. I don't care. Attack, baby. That's right. Bang, bang. I'm gonna Duress. This is gonna pay 1 life, but if we pay 1 life to get rid of a monster straight, oh god, oh Jesus, okay. Oh, I guess that is a little nerve-wracking, huh? +2, I guess this is the same thing. I'm gonna eat my food. Do your thing. I'm pretty sure they can't do 17 damage. I mean, god, I don't think so. Even if they did draw it, but we're still gonna keep the kisses coming. We're gonna keep the kisses coming. I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping. Put them all in the queue. Over and over. Who cares? That's right. Get out of here, Salty Roper. Get gone. You just got beat by Golgari Critters. Nika Gemio. Hello. All right. So, man, it's kind of a slow start. I guess we can just do this. I guess we'll keep it. That's a reluctant keep, though. That really is. That's we'd like to be a little bit more aggro. Hello. Oh, we gotta love that, though. You know. Give you a hello. Definitely don't like to see a hired claw here. Yeah, pass. Oh my god. Please do not. Oh, this is really rough. Lizards can get really crazy really quickly. If they go in for a Flame Catch Gecko, like we're just cooked with a capital C. I'm gonna let this go. If they have a Flame Catch Gecko, we're just screwed. Obviously, this Assassin's... Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can rock with that. That's fine. Vine Lasher. Should I just do this now? We're gonna give him another land. I guess we're gonna have to make tempo. This is now a tempo matchup, which is not good, but it's gonna have to be a tempo matchup. So if we do this, I guess we might as well save on the landfall damage. All right, all right. Don't love it. Don't love it. We're gonna have to just drop down this weak 1/1. Like I said, yeah, this was just such a reluctant keep. Probably should have mulliganed. Opponent's clowning us. I know, opponent. Got a Bristlebud Farmer, then we can go for the Bodyguard. It's all just so slow, though, unfortunately. Not looking good. Not looking good here, huh? Come right through, my friend. Another land. Man, we're just brutal. Just brutal here. Just brutal. Cannot top deck a land there. Though we can't even forage, but we still just need like the creatures on the battlefield here, so is what it is. Not feeling so good about this. Go for the throat, sure. Guess we'll let this go. Don't really want to take a 2-for-1 here, so we need some serious help here. I'm thinking, man, maybe we're running too many lands here. I think we might be running too many lands here. Pawpatch Recruit's decent. We'll go ahead and do this. Unfortunately, just not a whole lot going on here. Forge, well, all of our stuff has 1 toughness, so that is apocalyptically terrible. Can't really block anything off here. Looking pretty bad. This is pretty nightmarish. Don't think we really got anything here for him. Guess we might as well just get what we can. All right. Yeah, I think we're cooked. There's really we got nothing here, right? We got the Viper. All right. So where there's a will, there's a way. I guess we'll just okay. I mean, we got the best possible thing, so I guess we'll just go for the Viper. Where there's a will, there's a way. Am I cooked? Deal two, and I think we're just, that really sucks though. We're literally cooked even if they just drop a land. If they drop a land, that's 1, and then these are 2. Oh my god, we're still cooked. All right, let's try it out. Deal one, and then we're still cooked because of that. So, damn. Rottenmouth Viper just a little too slow. It is what it is, man. Can't win them all.